When Congress writes a law, but part of it isn't clear, who gets to decide what it means? That question led to one of the most influential Supreme Court decisions involving the federal government. Chevron USA versus Natural Resources Defense Council, decided in 1984, is one of the cases that shaped America. What happened? Congress had passed the Clean Air Act, which required permits for certain new and modified sources of air pollution. But the law didn't clearly define exactly what counted as one of those sources. The EPA created a rule allowing an entire industrial plant to sometimes be treated as one source, an approach known as the bubble concept. The National Resource Defense Council challenged that interpretation. And what did the court decide? The Supreme Court sided with the EPA. The court said judges should first ask whether Congress had clearly answered the question, and if Congress hadn't, courts shouldn't replace a federal agency's reasonable interpretation with their own. This became known as the Chevron deference. Why did it matter? The decision gave federal agencies significant room to interpret unclear parts of the law they were responsible for carrying out, so Congress could write the law while agencies like the EPA handled some of the details when the law left gaps. How does it affect us today? Well, the case itself was eventually overruled in 2024. But for 40 years, the rule shaped how courts reviewed decisions made by federal agencies. And it raised a much bigger question that we still deal with today, America. We still deal with it. When a law isn't clear, who should have the final say?